Yo, what's good, Hoops Talk Central fam? Y'all, we got some breaking news, and it's got everybody talking. Caitlin Clark, the reigning Rookie of the Year, the sharpshooter, the walking bucket for the Indiana Fever, is not going to be in the NBA All-Star three-point contest. Yeah, I know. Let that sink in for a second. But wait, don't trip just yet. I got a feeling this contest is still going to happen, and I'm going to break it all down for y'all later in the video. Trust me. You're going to want to stick around for this one. But hold up, before we get too deep into it, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and help me hit that 500 subscriber goal by the end of the month. Y'all been showing love, and I appreciate every single one of you. Now let's talk about this Caitlin Clark decision, because I got a prediction that y'all need to hear. Alright, so here's the deal. The NBA had big plans for this year's three-point contest. Last year, we saw Steph Curry and Sabrina Yonescu go head-to-head in a legendary shootout. It was one of the most exciting moments of the weekend, blending the best of both leagues and drawing in fans from all over. The energy was electric and the competition was fierce. This time, they were trying to run it back, but with a tag team format featuring Steph, Sabrina, Klay Thompson, and Caitlin Clark. Just imagine that for a second. Four of the deadliest shooters in the game teaming up for a battle of pure shooting dominance. The hype was real. Fans were already speculating about matchups, debating which duo would reign supreme, and counting down the days until All-Star Weekend. With Caitlin's insane range and ability to knock down shots under pressure, this contest had the potential to be legendary. Seeing her compete against and alongside NBA sharpshooters would have been a groundbreaking moment for the visibility of women's basketball. But then, everything changed when the news broke. Caitlin's representation at Excel Sports Management drops the news. She will not be at NBA All-Star. She wants her first three-point contest to be at the WNBA All-Star in Indy this summer. Now, at first, some folks were mad. Twitter, my bad ex, was on fire. People were like, Caitlin, what are you doing? This is a primetime event, the perfect stage to show out against the best shooters in the world. And I get it. This would have been a massive look for Caitlin and the WNBA. Casual NBA fans would have seen her draining threes next to Curry. And that's the kind of exposure women's basketball needs, right? Right. Imagine the energy in that building. Curry with his no-look swishes. Caitlin pulling up from the logo, the crowd losing their minds every time they go back-to-back from deep. It would have been one of those iconic moments that basketball fans talk about for years. Plus, let's be real. This could have been a huge moment for the WNBA as a whole. Think of all the young girls watching, seeing one of the best to ever do it, standing side by side with one of the best shooters of this generation. It's the kind of crossover that brings more eyes to the women's game and keeps the momentum growing. It's a win-win situation, right? But nah, Caitlin had other plans. But hold up, Caitlin might actually be playing chess while the rest of us are playing checkers. And here's where my prediction comes in. Are y'all ready for this? Listen, Caitlin is a smart hooper. She knows her brand is skyrocketing and she knows how to move strategically. What if, and just hear me out, what if Caitlin's real play is getting the NBA's biggest shooters to come to her stage? That's right. I'm calling it now. I think Caitlin is setting up something even bigger. Imagine this. Instead of Caitlin joining the NBA contest, what if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson pull up to the WNBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis and run the three-point contest there with Caitlin and Sabrina? Bruh, do y'all realize what that would mean? First off, the ratings? Through the roof. Everybody would be locked in. You put Steph Curry in the building for a WNBA event and suddenly the whole world is watching. Media outlets would flood the coverage, social media would explode with highlights, and you best believe the casual fans who don't usually watch the WNBA will be tuning in just to see what goes down. And let's not forget the ripple effect. When one superstar joins, others start paying attention. Maybe this inspires LeBron or KD to pull up courtside at a WNBA game. Maybe this gets more NBA players openly supporting their WNBA counterparts. The impact wouldn't just be for one night. It could set a new precedent for how the NBA and WNBA collaborate moving forward. Imagine the future All-Star events where this becomes a regular thing. A true crossover experience between the leagues. More three-point contests, mixed gender shooting challenges, and even potential scrimmages where NBA and WNBA stars team up to put on a show. If this event pops off the way I think it will, it could be the start of something big for both leagues. Second, this gives WNBA All-Star Weekend a whole new level of clout. Instead of the WNBA having to piggyback off NBA events for exposure, now the NBA's greatest shooters are showing up to her stage. That's power moves. And third, this actually helps grow the WNBA way more than just Caitlin popping up at NBA All-Star. Because now, it's not just about her. It's about elevating the whole league. It's about showing that WNBA All-Star Weekend is an event that NBA stars respect and want to be part of. And let's talk about the ripple effect. If Steph and Klay join the WNBA All-Star three-point contest, you don't think other NBA players are going to take notice? Imagine other WNBA events getting that kind of crossover appeal. Maybe we see NBA stars sitting courtside at more WNBA games. Maybe more collabs happen between players from both leagues. This is bigger than just one contest. This is a movement. Not to mention, this could change how future All-Star weekends are structured. Maybe we get a permanent NBA WNBA crossover event. Maybe we see more joint skills challenges, dunk contests, or even a mixed gender shooting showdown. This could be the beginning of a whole new era for basketball fandom. Imagine the marketing possibilities. Shoe companies, sports brands, and major networks would be all over a fully integrated all-star experience. The best players from both leagues showcasing their skills on the same stage. That's a recipe for massive media coverage and an even bigger audience for the WNBA. And what if we saw actual co-ed teams in the All-Star games themselves? A team with Steph, Caitlin, LeBron, and A'ja Wilson going up against KD, Sabrina, Luka, and Breanna Stewart. That would break the internet. It could open doors to a new era of basketball where talent is celebrated across both leagues without barriers. Plus, think about what this does for young hoopers coming up. High school and college players, both boys and girls, would grow up seeing this level of collaboration as normal. That could shift the entire culture of basketball. And if there's one thing we know, when culture shifts, the business and opportunities follow. So yeah, Caitlin skipping the NBA three-point contest. It's not a loss. It's a setup for a dub. Mark my words, we're gonna see Steph, Klay, Caitlin, and Sabrina all pulling up to Indy this summer. And when it happens, just remember who told y'all first. But let's take this a step further. This move could be the spark that shifts how both leagues collaborate in the future. Imagine this event being so successful that it becomes a regular feature of WNBA All-Star Weekend. This wouldn't just be a one-off, it could set the precedent for NBA and WNBA stars crossing over in a way we've never seen before. And think about the impact beyond just basketball. Brands, sponsorships, and major networks would throw their full weight behind this, making sure the WNBA gets the visibility it deserves. A move like this elevates the whole league, not just Caitlin Clark. And if that's her real goal, growing the game for everyone, then skipping the NBA contest might be the best decision she could have made. So yeah, this is bigger than one weekend, one contest, or one player. This could be the start of something legendary. And when it all unfolds, y'all know who was ahead of the curve. But now I gotta hear from y'all. Do you think Caitlin made the right move? Or do you think she should have taken that NBA spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's debate. Oh, and before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and help me hit that 500 subscriber goal by the end of the month. We're building something special here at Hoops Talk Central, and y'all are part of it. Let's keep it going. All right, I'm out. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.